Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the last match of the day here live in the Chicago suburb of Bensonville at the brand new and beautiful Energy Volleyball Center. It is the crosstown rivalry, Chicago versus Chicago, Sweed versus Icemen, to cap off the day here on a Saturday in early February. A rematch of the very first match of the season where the Icemen took down Sweed 3-0. My name is Rob St. Clair. Welcome to my home city of Chicago. Going to be some good volleyball on a Saturday afternoon. Sweed picked up their first win of the season this morning, a 3-1 full 3-point value win over the Milwaukee Dive. And the Icemen kept their perfect season going, now 9-0 in sets on the year. A 3-0 win over the Milwaukee Dive earlier this afternoon. It will be the Icemen on the far side in black and light blue, Sweed on the near side in white. I'm going to try not to say Chicago very much, referring to the teams, because they're both from here. The crosstown rivalry, one of the best long-standing rivalries in the VLA. Starting lineups are in for the Icemen on the far side. It will be Jack McGuire at the setter, a former Sweed setter a couple seasons ago. Stone Metz at the opposite. Lewis Richard and Kyle Overby on the left sides. Scott Sawicki and Zach Bultice in the middles, and Colin Merck at libero. On the Sweed side, Jake Snyder, the setter, will start serving. Austin Neese makes his season debut at opposite. Ethan Carroll and Eddie Kiesecker will be the left sides. Alec Krillis and Paul Bolanczyk in the middles, and Scott McNerney will be the Sweed libero. And Sweed immediately, first point of the match, has a counterattack chance, where Neese is slowed down by the Icemen block. But Sweed on the board. Excellent move. Alec Krillis making his season debut, number 69 in white, out of Concordia University, Irvine in California. He combines with Austin Neese there. They shut down Lewis Richard. Good service pressure by Jake Snyder. Gets an overpass chance back. Krillis again gets the ball back and straight on top of the net for Ethan Carroll to throw down with two hands. Ethan Carroll, big 6'8" outside hitter out of McKendree, played the match earlier, the 4-set win over Milwaukee, as did Snyder, and he misses that serve into the antenna. Rotation one here received for Sweed. Neese on the left, Carroll on the right. Both guys have played both wings in their careers. This rotation should be no problem for the Toucans. Right on cue, Neese on the left side is dug cross court by Merck. Counterattack chance, Sawicki, tight ball. Sorry, that's not Sawicki, that's Overby wearing the same number. Now scramble play on for Sweed. Pretty good recycle by Carroll, but now a free ball chance for the Icemen. Bultice in the middle is dug. Neese, deep cross court, looking for fingertips, and he got him. That ball is touched, plus an Icemen net violation. Early tone-setting rally, perhaps, won by Sweed. This is match number 5 of 12 total matches in the men's Tier 1 North Division regular season. Each team will play 8 matches. 3 teams in this division, these 2 Chicago teams, as well as the Milwaukee Dive. That will be 4 contacts against Sweed on the near side. Interesting, I see there Sweed trying to run Austin Neese, number 18 in white, at the opposite on the back one really quick. A couple times in that rally. See the different approach paths. See how that looks inside out offense here. For a swing, or no, a free ball out of system coming from Kiesecker. Good stab down the line by Carroll against Overby. 3-man block now for the Icemen against Kiesecker. Almost a dig kill by Bultice, the middle blocker. Overby, oh my goodness, what a one-on-one stuff blocked by Austin Neese. Diving into the cross court with the left hand. What a wacky rally, ended by a highlight reel block by number 18 in white. Rotation 6 receive for the Icemen. McGuire, a very good sized front court setter at every bit of 6'5". No block up for Overby, beautiful setting. Bolanczyk and Nice both jumped on Sawicki. And if you've played any volleyball in or around Chicago, you know that you probably don't want to leave a wide open net for Kyle Overby wearing number 22 in black today. Nice chopped down the line. That ball is barely out of bounds wide. Yeah, I think that's a good call. The Sweed bench thought that caught a piece. That just barely had too much wrist away side spin. Tied up at 4, early going here, set number 1 in this best out of 5 set match. First 4 sets to 25. Nice can run this down by the Sweed bench. It goes back to the Icemen side. Quick ball in the middle to Sawicki, maybe a bit underset. Bolanczyk is there, but so is the coverage. And a good shot for Overby off the fingertips of the block and out of bounds. Three matches today here at the Energy Volleyball Center. 2 matches tomorrow, 9 a.m. and noon local time here, Central. Float serve missed out of bounds. Excellent pass by Overby against a good serve. Pretty good reaction by Bolanczyk to land, jump again to slow down the Bick. Now Overby on the right side, down the line off the block of Kiesecker and out of bounds. Pretty good high-level volleyball by both teams here early. Sweed had to work hard to take care of Milwaukee this morning. They trailed, I think it was 18-12 in set 3 of that match. They were tied 1-1. Trailed 18-12 in the third, came all the way back and won, and then won the match late in 4 sets to add a full 3 points to the standings. Pretty good pass by Carroll. Excellent dig by Merck against Bolanczyk. Transition chance. Richard recycles. Now Metz through the block and down finds a small seam. Stone Metz, number 4 in black. One of the most exciting young, I was about to say prospects, but just players generally in the VLA. 6'7" out of TCU. Kind of a late bloomer into volleyball, but has endless potential, incredible physical talent. Good arm, good volleyball skill. I'm excited to see him develop. Gets a decent touch there against Kiesecker, but an excellent angle by number 88 in white. Eddie Kiesecker out of IPFW. Cross court for the Sweed kill. Ooh, a float service ace on Colin Merck. Man, I can count on one hand the number of times I've said that in VLA history. That is rare. Gonna swap out the volleyball for a drier one. Shout out to our new volleyball supplier this season, Franklin, the FS Premier Volleyball. Beautiful red, white, and blue with the VLA logo on it. You'll be able to buy it everywhere very, very soon. Heck of a swing by Metz to overpower a seam in the block again. (8-7) for Scott Sawicki, one of the most dangerous servers in the league. Nice out of the back row, blocked by Richard. That ball squirts back over to the Icemen side. Pretty good read by McNerney to keep that ball alive. And Kiesecker comes flying in out of the back row. Nice setting by Jake Snyder. I like the Bick choice. Bick, or back row quick, that Outside hitter combination play out of position 6 in the middle back. It's become such a staple of high-level offenses. Let's see if McGuire, the Icemen setter, has that idea planted in his head and gets maybe Overby going on it. Wow, another bomb by Metz. You got to put up a very solid and static block against number 4 in black, and I think that's the issue for Sweed the last couple attempts to slow Metz down, is that the block is moving past the hitting window on impact. 9-8 Icemen. First look at Metz from the service line. Not a great toss, keeps the ball in play. Easily handled. Carroll rattled through the block and dug by Richard. But right on the net, then mishandled by both teams. What on earth was that? The Icemen give up a free ball, and weird play for sure. You don't expect Carroll and Krillis underneath that on the Sweed side to overpass a free ball, but Merck wasn't ready for it. Tied up at 9. Richard, good slowdown touch by the block. Kiesecker is there, and he gets the ball on the pipe, but just overcuts it across his body out of bounds. Break for the Icemen for sure right there. Low pass. Somebody's in the net there, and it's Krillis, the Swede middle attacker. So the Icemen lead is 2. Lewis Richard back to serve. Southern California native, a national champion at Long Beach State. 2-time national champion, make that. That swing by Nice is right on the baseline. That is a really impressive bailout swing. Well off the net against 3 blockers by number 18 in white. Rubbing his shoulder, saying job well done. Carroll keeping the ball in play with the float serve, working on Richard. Quick set to Bultice on the back one, and a net touch by the Icemen, I believe. Yes, Bultice, after he landed, touched the bottom of the net. Point for Sweed on the serve of Ethan Carroll. We're tied at 11. And that ball float served well out of bounds. Carroll definitely capable of a good jump spin serve. You would think that if he's going to stay down on the float serve, that ball really needs to be in bounds. Similarly, here is Bultice. Perfect pass by Carroll down the line, and just enough on that from Nice into the high part of the block to deflect it long of the Swede baseline. That is pure arm talent right there. That ball's not hit hard enough. That ball is blocked in bounds. Here is Krillis. That ball is in bounds, straight down the line and in, and also touched by Nice, admitted to. That is a heck of a swing by Kyle Overby, especially to come so far inside the sideline to pass that ball. Good communication between him and his setter, Jack McGuire, to leave the set inside a little bit, and then the pure raw physicality to turn it down the line. That is a special swing. That float serves in bounds right over the top of Kiesecker's head and on the baseline. Nicely done by Jack McGuire. Well-placed float serve. Bolanczyk in the middle is stuffed by Sawicki. Metz there as well. And that's something I'm really interested in. It was 2 full months ago at this point, the last time these two teams played to kick off the season in downtown Chicago in early December. But in that match, I thought the Icemen completely dominated the middle of the court, blocking and attacking on either side of the net through the middle part of the court. That's why I like Sweed running the bick early, keep the middle of the court established. And speaking of the middle of the court, there is Sawicki off the quick delivery from McGuire. And I think that's one of the things as the Icemen get out to a 4-point lead that Sweed needs to talk about in this timeout here. 16-12 Icemen in set number 1. Out of the timeout, Jack McGuire serving again for the Icemen in black on the far side. Sweed and white on the near side, needs side out, and they don't get it. Overpass by Carroll right into the lap of Scott Sawicki. Thrown down with 2 hands, no problem. 5-point Icemen lead. Pass off the net by McNerney. Kiesecker against one blocker. Is able to find the floor in the center of the court there. Scott Sawicki on the Icemen side shaking his head. He couldn't believe he got beat and went the wrong direction in the block that time. Nice trying to get Sweed back in this from the service line. Overby from just outside the antenna spanks the angle inside of Kiesecker's block. Excellent adjustment by number 22 in black, who will go back to serve here. Good service pressure here from Overby. Kiesecker, tricky situation, but he makes something out of it. What a bailout swing. Excellent bump set as well by Jake Snyder. That is a really good piece of offense from Kiesecker and a point that his team needed. I think Sweed may have been thinking about a serving substitution or something of that nature, but it'll be Kiesecker down by 4. Perfect pass. Richard into the antenna. Unforced error there on the Icemen side. If you missed the match before this, the Icemen took care of the Milwaukee Dive 3-0, but it wasn't without some intrigue. The Icemen led 18-9 in the first set before allowing Milwaukee to come back and tie it up at 21-21. But swings like that from Stone Metz indicate to me that the Icemen still have their foot very much on the gas. I got to tell you guys, number 4 in black is a walking highlight reel. I love McGuire getting him the ball in system against favorable blocking matchups. Sawicki comes up short from the baseline that time. And now multiple-time all-VLA libero Eric Shizak in the normal colored jersey this time is going to come in and serve and play some defense for Paul Bolanczyk. Good pass by Richard. Excellent dig by Nice. Snyder wins the joust. Oh, that's a replay. Okay, I understand what our up official called there. Kshizak is not a libero at the moment. Normally he is, and normally that would have been a back row attack fault because he used his hands to set an attacker from in front of the 10-foot line. But Kshizak is dressed in the normal jersey this time, no violation, so it's a premature whistle and a replay, no point awarded. Richard through the hands of Snyder, deflected on its way out of bounds. I think that's an unlucky break for Sweed. Nice made a good defensive play. And the premature whistle negated the transition look. Now 20-16 Icemen. Perfect pass by McNerney and a casual tap down by Jake Snyder, one of the most electrifying setters in the league to watch. Only about 6 feet tall, but can absolutely fly. Makes a ton of front court plays and is dangerous from the baseline where he heads right now, down by 3. Needs something special right here. Puts it right in Merck's lap. Never a great idea. And Lewis Richard takes care of it. I think that might have hit the head of the blocker Alec Krillis on its way out of bounds. Effective short float serve there from Richard. Carroll ripped down the line. Finds that space with the inside-out shoulder action. Pretty good ball by Snyder. That pass was a little bit tight to the net. Got 2 hands on it, no problem. And now Carroll's turn to try and chip away at this deficit. Another serve right in Merck's lap. Just not good strategic serving from Sweed. And Bultice, the beneficiary in the middle, taps it down for the Icemen. You want to go back to the service line with a plan when you've got the ball in your hand. You want to understand who's on the other side of the net. What rotation are they in? What weaknesses do they have? Hitting a float serve into the libero's lap is not smart serving. That is smart offense, though, from Kiesecker on the off speed. But Sweed right now needs points on their serve. Break points, we call them. They're running out of time to get them. 19 serving 22. Tight pass. That ball attempted back dump by McGuire. Not touched by the block and out of bounds. So unforced error, and Sweed is within 2. Good short float serve there by Krillis. Overby pounded cross court inside the block of Neeson down. Nice setting by McGuire there. Short serves are tough. They make it not only difficult on the receiver, but often difficult on the setter, because there's usually traffic around the zone where he wants to get the ball from. Ooh, overpass mistake there by Carroll, and punch to the floor by Sawicki. Big insurance point for the Icemen, brings up set point at 24-20. Jack McGuire's float serve has been very effective in this first set. Rotation 3 receive here for Sweed to stay alive. Perfect pass. Kiesecker cross court puts it away. And now it is up to Austin Neese. Can he put together a service run? Needing 3 break points in a row to force overtime. Right in Merck's lap. Perfect pass. Sawicki gets his own rebound. And Belanzik is able to put that overpass down off of Sawicki's block into the Icemen's side. Neese knows he made a serving mistake there, but now he gets another chance. 22 serving 24, still set point Icemen. Working on Overby that time. Another perfect pass. Metz for the set. Off the block of Snyder and out of bounds. Pretty good late effort by Sweed, but the Icemen remain perfect on the year in the set column. Now 10-0 in sets on the season. 25-22 the set 1 score. Teams will change sides. We'll be right back in just a few minutes with more volleyball. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back to Chicagoland, ladies and gentlemen. Rob St. Clair here for the Chicago crosstown rivalry, Icemen versus Sweed. Set number 2 underway with the Icemen in black on the near side, Sweed in white on the far side. Icemen won the first 25-22. Excellent dig right there by Merck, but a little bit of a collision produces a free ball. Nice blocking there by Bultice. Good reaction by Metz. And another free ball chance here for Sweed. Snyder to Nice on the right side against a one-on-one. Excellent defense. Another free ball chance for Sweed. Chopped down the line. Smart shot by Carroll off of 2 different players' fingertips. And Sweed starts the second set on the board. Want to let you all know, watching right now, you have a very exciting audience participation opportunity coming up. Scott Sawicki, the Icemen middle blocker, has offered that on his second time serving this set, ace serve there by Snyder off the tape. So on Sawicki's second trip to the service line, he has offered you all in the YouTube live chat to choose the zone that he tries to serve. So everybody watching the chat right now, put a number in the chat, 1, 6, or 5. And I will relay that to Scott, and he'll try and hit that zone on his second trip to the service line in this set. That is a back row attack violation against Metz. So Sweed starts the set up 3-0. More good service pressure. Snyder to Carroll, stuffed straight down. What a block by McGuire. Man, the Icemen snuff out that free ball chance with authority. Could have been a 4-0 start. Pays to have a setter with size and athleticism. Jack McGuire, 6'5" at least, maybe pushing 6'6". He looks almost as tall as Overby standing at the net next to him. Good block touch by Sawicki. Metz is there. Overby in transition. Deep cross court and Doug. Run down out of system, and wow, I was about to say a free ball, but Nice takes a swing at it. Nicely done. Swede's going to get a free ball back in return. Krillis blocked and can't be covered. Wow, another Swede free ball chance swallowed by the Icemen block. Got some good ideas in the chat for Sawicki's serve. He did politely ask me not to include short serves as options, but I don't control the will of the chat. Another block by McGuire. Wow, 3 stuff blocks in the early going here for the Icemen. I believe that's all 3 of their points to start set number 2. Isaac, I like your take in the chat that Scott should serve the back wall of the gym. If there's one man that can get it all the way to the back of this dome, it is Sawicki. We've seen some legendary ones in the past. Nice dig by Bultice off the tape. Sawicki cross court, dug by Nice, and that dig almost scored. Sawicki wasn't ready to be set, sends over a free ball. Now Nice rolled, tried to chop it 4-4, and he comes up short. Good to see some familiar names in the chat with some high-level recommendations for Sawicki's serving zone. I'll be sure to pass those along to him. Oh, that double block almost there, but Carroll splits the seam to get Sweed out of rotation 1. Big shout out to Isaac Sageman in the chat, by the way, the usual Swede starting opposite. I know he's at home, feeling a little under the weather, so Sending Isaac some love. Excited to see him back banging balls on the right side out here very soon. Ooh, nice dig by Kiesecker through the block. Richard on the give and go out of the pipe. Nice is there, but he's out of the offense. This ball's going to Kiesecker. Good read by Metz. Pretty good defense by both teams, including that play by Snyder. What a reaction. Blocked by Sawicki and can't be covered. All right, we got some good volleyball being played here, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are putting their bodies on the line on defense. The reactionary plays off of block touches I'm very impressed by so far. McGuire back to serve where he has been effective. Not a good pass by McNerney. This is basically a free ball chance. Overby, that ball's kicked. Yes, that's still alive. Through the block and a kick save. Now Metz right through the arms of the blocker and down. Excellent set by McGuire to generate the one-on-one. Remember, it was 3-0 Sweed in this second set. They had a free ball chance to go up 4-0. It was wiped out by an Icemen block. Now it's 6-4 Icemen. Good blocking again. Sawicki and Metz combine. Will shut down Kiesecker. Now timeout Sweed. Really, I think that McGuire block to get the Icemen on the board in this set was a big momentum turner. 7-4 early timeout on the Sweed side. Out of the timeout, McGuire serving again. Sweed needs side out right here. Kiesecker down the line. McGuire is there, so is Overby. Another chance. And Krillis is able to put it away in the middle. Nice setting by Snyder. Ooh, Metz able to rescue that. Another Sweed free ball chance. Snyder to Bolanczyk is dug. Overby gets his feet to the inside and hammers that ball inside the block of Bolanczyk and down. Man, Swede's free ball conversion rate is alarmingly low right now for a team at this level. They've gotten a lot of free ball chances, which they have earned by putting on pressure from their serve, from their attack, whatever it is. They are not turning those free balls into points at a high enough rate. Good pass by Kiesecker. Nice down the line. Nice arm work there, letting that ball cross his shoulders. Nice comes up short that time. Scott Sawicki back to serve. So this is his first trip to the service line, and he has agreed to let the chat decide what happens on his second trip to the service line. Let us know in the comments or vote in the poll that we just put up where you think Scott should serve his next time around. Hopefully it'll be more fun than that one that comes up short into the tape. Hey, Scotty, we got some good options for you so far. Yeah, this should be fun. Richard going to take an out-of-system swing here, and somehow, wow, look at the vision. Not good block discipline by Sweed to leave that gap, but impressive for Richard to find it in a difficult situation. Matt's working on Carroll. Bit of a tight pass. Good enough for Snyder, though, to get it to Bolanczyk, who is slowed down, as is Metz in transition. Decent chance here. Snyder to Nice. Another dig. Nice dig by McNerney against Bultice. Carroll blocked. Good coverage. Nice accelerates and fires that ball through the block. Excellent rally won by Sweed. Much needed. They're within 2, 8-10. Two very nice plays by number 4 in green, Scott McNerney, libero out of IPFW. Bolanczyk back to serve. Tall Paul, as they call him, 7 feet tall, tallest player on either team. I like that footwork route there from Zach Bultice. Takes his first step and a half in towards the setter, and then jump stops directly to his left. Really difficult for an opposing blocker to stay in front of that, and a good set from McGuire. Carroll swinging for fingertips, deep cross court, no touch detected. Oh, yes, there is a touch detected, excuse me. That ball is touched by the block according to the down official. Metz disagrees. And, Carroll will get credit with the kill off the fingertip, and Snyder goes back to serve. Pretty good pass by Richard. Overby challenges the block of Nice, gets the good deflection off the outside hand. (12 serving 9 for Zach Bultice. Ooh, chicken wing dig effort from Bultice. Can't quite keep it in play. Kill for Alec Curlis in the middle for Sweed. Keep getting your votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Where should Scott Sawicki serve his next ball? Coming up in a couple rotations. Service error there from Carroll. Big shout out to 2 of our preeminent sponsors, Novice Clothing Company, outfitting these 2 teams and the rest of the teams in Tier 1 and most of the rest of the VLA. They do an awesome job making us look great. And shout out to Franklin, our new ball sponsor for the FS Premier Volleyball. That just got pounded to the floor by Kyle Overby. No, never mind, a net violation against the Icemen. I thought that was the ball into the top of the net, but our officials think otherwise. 11 serving 13 for Sweed. Not a good pass by Richard. Metz will take an out-of-system swing. Curlis is there. Great chance in transition. What a dig by McGuire. Metz dug by Curlis again. Overby one-on-one, and Snyder couldn't quite handle it. What an awesome defensive play by Jack McGuire. Just dead stopped and stuck Austin Nice. One-on-one cross court. 14-11 Icemen for Kyle Overby. Tries to control it down the line and misses out of bounds wide outside the antenna. So now Austin Nice's turn. That ball is just barely out of bounds. That really had a chance. All right, Scotty. The options were zone 1, zone 5, zone 6, or other, and the answer is other. or other. So either short or back wall. We'll see what he goes with here. And I guess that does qualify as other. All right, chat, you got your wish. Scott, what do you have to say to the chat?
I bring great shame to family.
Thanks for your participation, audience. I guess other was the winner. That is ridiculous. What a swing by Stone Metz. Telling you, this dude is a walking highlight reel. Just crazy physicality and ever-increasing volleyball skill. Nice change-up serve there, handled beautifully by McNerney. Good slow-down touch by Bultice. Out-of-system swing coming from Carroll. McGuire smartly stays down, then flicks a pineapple, but somehow McNerney adjusts. Traffic jam by the up official stand on the Sweed side. This ball is still alive. And now terminated by Metz. And keep an eye on Snyder and Nice. They had a weird-looking collision as I think Snyder tried to rescue that ball from outside the antenna. And I think Sweed's going to call timeout here just to give those guys a chance to loosen up or check out their knee stability or whatever it is. That looked a little awkward. So timeout Sweed, 17-13 Icemen. But definitely keep an eye on Nice and Snyder as they come back out onto the court, see if those two guys are okay. Hopefully so. Out of the timeout, Stone Metz serving for the Icemen. Great to see that Snyder and Nice both stay on the floor for Sweed. 17 serving 13, make it 14. Wow, aggressive setting there from McGuire, trying to fire that ball into Bultice, and Sweed makes them pay. Carroll bangs that ball through the block cross court. 15 serving 17 now. We'll say the float service reception for the Icemen, for Lewis Richard in particular, hasn't been stellar so far today. See if Bolanczyk goes back at him. No, instead a very unfortunate service error short. Carroll rejected by McGuire again. Wow, Jack McGuire doing an awesome job of sealing the line against Swede's left sides. And the Icemen lead is back up to 4. Another block one-on-one. McGuire takes the line away again. Carroll has just nowhere to go right now. Does look to me like Carroll's approach and timing is early. But McGuire giving him no chance. 20 serving 15. Nice dig by Merck. Nice keeps it alive down the line. Merck is all over that tip from Kiesecker. Overby blocked and can't be covered. Nice late effort to get there by Alec Krillis in the middle for Sweed. That ball is in. Ace serve right on the baseline. Can't do it any better than that for Jake Snyder. Especially the location of it, right into kind of the traffic zone in zone 1, the right back corner. Can he do it again? No, this time right on Merck's midline. Overby, that ball set a little too high. Good recycle. And then dumped to the floor, 2 hands by McGuire. (21-17) for Zach Bultice, who's played some good defense after his serve. See if he gets a chance here. Nice cross court. There is Bultice right on cue. Overby swipes it into the block to recycle. Now Metz out of the back row. That ball way outside the antenna, but he adjusts to it. Sawicki sets Overby. Cut over the block and on the baseline. Man, right on cue. Zach Bultice, the middle blocker, playing some defense. (22-17) Icemen. I was just kind of feeling a desperation timeout, and we have one. Swede's second and final, trying to rescue this second set. Out of the timeout, Bultice serving to try and close out a 2-0 lead for the Icemen. Nice against 3 blockers, cross court, finds a way. Nice swing by number 18 in white. Carroll working on Overby. Perfect pass. A little behind the setter action there from Sawicki. Icemen blockers now a little out of place. But it doesn't matter. Kyle Overby makes Austin Nice pay for the mistake of pulling his hands away. I understand that tactic. If you think your opposing attacker is going to try to tool your hands, I get pulling him away, but probably not against Kyle Overby. Here is McGuire. Nice dig by Merck again, but Sawicki couldn't bring it back so that it could be sent over. Side out Sweed, and now Eric Shizok's going to come in again as a serving specialist, similar to late in the last set. Number 7 in white matching his teammates, as he usually does not when he plays the libero position. 19 serving 23. And service error short. Substitution undone. Set point Icemen. Kyle Overby with the honors. No luck there for Overby to try and end the set in style. Still set point chances for the Icemen in reception against Austin Neese. And Neese gives it away for free. A float service error long. 25-20, the Icemen take set number 2. They continue their perfect start to the season now. I believe 11-0 in sets on the year. And they look to finish this one out with a 12th set victory. We'll see if they can pull it off when we come back. More volleyball in just a minute. Set number 3 just about ready to go here from suburban Chicago. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rob St. Clair for the Chicago crosstown rivalry. The Icemen lead Sweed 2-0. A lineup change on the Sweed side. Number 10, Chris Bulava, in at outside hitter for Ethan Carroll to start this set. Ooh, Metz cross court inside the block off the tape, which confused Snyder. Enough for that ball to find the floor. Sawicki keeps that serve in play, working on McNerney, and Neese gets a good deflection off the block of Metz, I believe, as he challenged the 6 hands in front of him and wins that challenge. Austin Neese, a versatile guy, plays a lot of beach, plays a lot of grass, can play either wing and indoor. I like him at the opposite here just because of the confidence and the aggressiveness with which he will just take swings, hard swings regardless of situation. What I don't like is yet another float service error. Oh, look at that, a tape trickler, a lucky one for Stone Metz to get in the ace serve column. Couldn't do it again if he tried. Let's see if he tries. Overpass by McNerney and dispatched by Bultice in the middle. That is not an ace serve, but it is the next best thing you can do from the baseline for your team is get the ball back on first contact. That spin serve comes up short, but an ace and an overpass, it's a good trip to the line for Metz. Transition chance. Bulava's first swing of the match is rejected. Good late block close there by Bultice. Good adjustment by Kiesecker to that serve off the tape. Bulava way outside the court. Dug by Overby. Now Metz hammered down the line. My goodness. That is just ridiculous. I told you this kid, number 4 in black's fun to watch. McNerney, who tried to wear that ball down the line, might disagree with that. Overby serving again. Tough pass. A very good rescue by Snyder so that Nice can recycle and take a swing on the second ball. Good scramble by both teams. Free ball chance here for Sweed. Not great communication. Krillis dug by Merck. McGuire takes a swing. The full windup for the setter. But wait a minute. Oh, this is an excellent call by our up official. That ball was hand passed by Colin Merck, the libero, in front of the attack line and then attacked by McGuire. That is a back row attack violation against the Icemen. That is an excellent call. Tough break for McGuire. That ball was in a perfect spot. Just didn't really think that the libero may have given him that ball illegally. Another substitution for the Icemen. Griffin Shields is in, an outside hitter, as this play has ended prematurely because of a stray volleyball on the court. Griffin Shields, who was outstanding at opposite in the match against Milwaukee earlier, is in for Lewis Richard at outside hitter for the Icemen, number 13 in black, in position 5 right now. Handles that serve from Nice, no problem. Bultice off the block and out of bounds. Ooh, a slide. Look at that run from Krillis. Dug nicely by Metz, and now Bulava will have an out-of-system swing. Nice, high, coverable. Now Kiesecker out of the back row. Across his body and perfectly in the position 1 corner. Very good offense there by Sweed, terminated by Kiesecker. Oh, look at that, a pineapple, the deep tip by Jack McGuire. And I like the service strategy there from Bulava. Put the ball on Griffin Shields, not normally a serve receiver. Make him work really hard on first contact, but he put a good ball in there, and McGuire took the offense into his own hands. Lloyd Ball would be proud. Nice grab there by Snyder. That is the effect that you can have when you're a dynamic front court setter. You can get up high make so many front court plays. That just looked like a pretty basic quick set to the middle, but his athleticism drew the left side blocker in. Gave Curlis only one guy to hit against. Another serve working on Shields. Good pass. And through the block and off Bulava on the right side. Shields doing a good job in reception so far since coming in. Perfect pass by McNerney. Talk about front court setter plays. Snyder is dug by Shields, but a straight down stuff block by Kiesecker. Finally takes the line away from Stone Metz. Big time block there by number 88 in white. Bolanczyk was trailing to help as well. Here is Snyder from the baseline. Excellent pass by Overby. Love the repeat setback to Metz. And no doubt this time in between a cavernous seam between the two blockers. Here is Sawicki. Pretty good absorption there by Bulava. Ripped into the cross court by Austin Neese. Wow, talk about arm talent, man. He can really let it loose with that right shoulder. Float serve by Kiesecker, kept in play. Beautiful overload. Great setting there by Jack McGuire. Had those two attackers, Bultice and Overby, in the air at basically the same time. Both blockers jumped on Bultice. Nobody up on Overby. That's the textbook gap go overload. Very good high-level offense. Good stick by Merck cross court. Metz out of the back row. Hammered down the line again. Wait a minute. A back row attack violation is being called. I think like self-admitted by the Icemen's sideline. Yeah, I think so. I think Sweed's going to end up taking this point. Basically the only thing that can stop Stone Metz is his own foot on the attack line. It is an Icemen, it is a Sweed point, excuse me. It's 8 serving 11 and Bolanczyk back to the line. Ooh, almost an ace serve through the hands of Shields. Sweed's gonna get a free ball out of this. Neese, nice chop shot down the line. Austin Neese is heating up here. Sweed gonna continue trying to target Griffin Shields in reception. Beautiful swing by Overby cross court. Who is that back at the baseline? Overby, I think. Yep. Right after the kill, he gets to rip a serve. Excellent pass. Neese down the line. What a scoop by Merck with one hand. Bulava can bring this back. And that ball is inbounds. Austin Neese is on fire right now. That first swing down the line scores against just about anybody in the league. Maybe not Colin Merck, but even better shot perhaps by Neese to terminate the play on the second chance. And going down the line at Shields, the antenna gets in the way of that serve. Ooh, Bultice working on Bulava. Difficult swing for Kiesecker, but he makes it work. He catches the outside hand of Jack McGuire on the block. That is a break there for Sweed for sure. Metz out of the back row, blasted down the line again. McNerney is there. Shields is stuffed by Snyder. Okay. Look at that block defense by Sweed. McNerney hanging in there, and then Jake Snyder shuts down Shields, who's playing a bit out of position. Sweed back within one. We got a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Shields blocked again, this time covered. Shields a third time. Now that ball is to the floor in front of McNerney. Diving, couldn't quite get underneath that one. Good pass by Bulava, who's been pretty good since coming in. What a dig by McGuire down the line. Incredible effort by Overby, diving over by the spectators to keep that ball alive, but it ends up right on top of the net, where Kiesecker threw it down. Sweed playing some inspired ball right now. Trailing by one, Krillis to serve. Bulava substitution has worked well, and they've identified a serving target, perhaps in Griffin Shields. Shields hanging in there pretty nicely in general. Metz destroyed down the line on the left side. Really nice setting by McGuire. Shields back to serve. Sawicki with a chance to serve here. His son Carter is in the house, as is his mom Patty, I believe. So maybe the next great Iceman rather, is watching his dad do his thing. Unfortunately misses that serve out of bounds. Wow, beautiful feed to the middle. McGuire to Bultice, that connection looks very, very nice. Both former Division III NCAA stars. McGuire at Dominican, Bultice at Carthage. Here is Metz. Excellent pass by Bulava. Nice, that ball a little bit further outside than he anticipated, but an excellent adjustment. Austin Nice playing really good out of position right now. Normally on the left side, as we see Eric Shizak in as a serving specialist for the third consecutive set. 1 point Swede deficit. Not a great pass by Overby. Metz now out of system. Gets a good deflection off the block and out of bounds. That, I think, is the next evolution for Stone Metz. He's been excellent attacking in system as McGuire has gotten him some good looks. But can he be that true bailout outlet out of system? that the elite level opposite needs to be. Here is Overby. Tight pass by Bulava. Snyder gets up there for it, and that is 4 contacts. Bultice never touched it. And I believe we'll have a Sweed timeout here. Yes, we will. 3-point deficit. 19-16 Icemen. Very competitive here, but Sweed knows that they're running out of time. Overby serving out of the timeout. Rotation 3 received for Sweed. Krillis, Bulava, Nice, front court options. Gotta have this side out here. And they do. Well called timeout by Captain Jordan Smith. Overpass by Shields, tapped to the floor by Krillis. Nice celebrates as he gets the overpass from his serve. We got a 1-point game, 18 serving 19. Little mini run for Sweed out of their timeout. Ooh, he tries to chop that one short and does. Free ball chance for Sweed for the tie. Snyder, Nice out of the back row. Doug somehow was on its way inbounds, but the play ends on a back row attack violation. Nice stepped on the line as he went to go get that ball. Icemen bench all over that. Missed opportunity there on another free ball opportunity for Sweed. 20 serving 18 for Bultice on the Icemen. Perfect pass. Covered off the head by Krillis. This will be a free ball for the Icemen. No, Kiesecker didn't know that it was touched. Oh my goodness. Huge miscommunication. That ball stuffed by Sawicki on top of Krillis' head. That was the first contact. Kiesecker didn't know he had to send that ball over, and now it's 21-18. Bultice again. Bulava blocked by McGuire, but out of bounds. 19-21 for Bulava to serve, the outside hitter out of Purdue. Excellent pass by Overby, and he hits it out of bounds on the Bick. I like the choice by McGuire. The Sweed block was mostly there. I wonder if that had a bit of an effect on Overby hitting that ball out of bounds. 1-point game again, 20 serving 21. Race to the finish line here in set number 3. Icemen trying to remain perfect on the season. Nice setting, really good feed by McGuire to Sawicki from well off the net to retake the lead by 2. (22-20). Getting tense here late in the third. Sweed does not want their day to be over yet. I think they're trying to figure out what rotation they're in, and they're going to call timeout to make sure they have time to figure that out. Their second and final here in the third set. pivotal serve coming up right here. Jack McGuire, the Icemen setter. Played for Sweed for multiple seasons, helped them get to VLA Tier 1 against his former team, serving with a 22-20 lead. Jake Snyder in the front court at the setter spot for Sweed with Kiesecker and Krillis. Decent pass. Knee set of the back row, blocked and covered. Kiesecker hangs, McGuire is there, Shields able to run it down. Sweed gets a free ball chance. Knee blocked by Sawicki. Metz wins the joust. Krillis is underneath it. Long rally here. Kiesecker again. Merck is there. Another free ball chance for Sweed. Could this finally be it? Not yet. Merck is there. Overby is there. What incredible defense by both teams. Kiesecker basically gives a free ball away but takes McGuire out of the play. Metz, deep cross court and inbounds. Perfectly located. Off balance right into the furthest back tile of the court. 23-20 Icemen, a lung-busting rally. Ends with a crucial insurance point for the Icemen side, and now Ethan Carroll, who started the match at outside hitter, comes in for Kiesecker, who just didn't have the stamina to take the swings late in that rally for Sweed. Bulava way out of system, right into the block of Sawicki and rejected. And this just a demoralizing run for the Icemen. Applied by the Icemen upon Sweed. Match point number 1, 24-20 for Jack McGuire and the Icemen to stay perfect on the season in sets. Float service error, 1 match point saved. Krillis got to serve this ball in. Match point Icemen working on Merck's hands. Not a good pass. Metz sends over a free ball. Snyder to Bolanczyk on the slide, and he gets a good deflection off the block, and another match point is saved. It is 22-24 now. Rotation 1 received for the Icemen. Shields got to be a prominent option on the right side. Tight pass. Shields for the match. Off the block and down. Bolanczyk couldn't quite close fast enough. An entertaining third set for sure. But it is the Chicago Icemen who win their 4th match of the season. And they sit perfect at 12-0 in sets, 12 points, and 3, a perfect 3 points per match played. They lead the North Division and they lead all of VLA Tier 1 as of the end of play here on Saturday, February 8th. That will do it for volleyball here from the Energy Center for the day, but don't worry, we will be back tomorrow. 2 more matches on the weekend. Actually, the All-Chicago rematch first thing in the morning at 9 a.m. Sweed versus Icemen go back at it. And then Sweed versus the Milwaukee Dive at noon Central tomorrow to cap off the weekend. As you can see there, Scott Sawicki greeting his parents and will take a hold of his son, which is awesome to see. Fun volleyball by both teams. Good day of ball here in the Energy Center. Thanks for joining us. My name is Rob St. Clair signing off for now. We will see you tomorrow morning for more North Division volleyball on Super Bowl Sunday.